wish chat showed up a little more reliably right off the bat. Okay, I think... Yeah. It's capturing nicely. I'm here. Alright. So, first off, I do have a wine. Aroma mi amore. This one is supposed to be... Let's see. Spices, cocoa, subtly enhanced by ripe red fruit, etc., etc. It does smell quite nice, refreshing. The spices are at the forefront. It's not spicy, not spicy like piquant. It's spicy épicé. It's tasting of spices. Spices and what's that red fruit? What's that fruit? Hang on. What is that fruit? Spices and blackberry. Yeah. Spices and blackberry. Alright. I did say I would probably do multiple of these. What I'm thinking at the moment is, while my wrist is whatever, when I need a break from a genre, if I'm gonna keep at this game, I'll do 1 or 2 runs in a row as a break. So, I've got another story mode to do. So complete story mode. See all the different endings in story mode. So yeah, I've got a story mode run to do with someone else now.
Select your hero.
So, last time, we did Mondo Gecko. Oop.
Ready for the mosh pit.
I haven't done story mode as anyone else yet. Story mode doesn't change. Like, it doesn't... Unfortunate but true. Sad but true. But, still, everyone plays a little differently, so there's still plenty of reason to play other characters. So, I was thinking Usagi, April, or Splinter. Good. Last time I played a character whose emphasis, as said, was... Oh my goodness, why is it being so picky today? Well, Mondo. I played Mondo, whose emphasis is on his mobility, and he hits pretty hard. I could take another 3-power character in Splinter, or maybe I could try for speed over power. Okay, my controller is really being fickle today.
This is April O'Neil, reporting live.
We must.
I didn't just unlock Casey, but admittedly, I'm not too fussed about it. I'm glad I did, but I don't really play him much. You know, April was the first character I did a run as. Oh. You know what, let's go with April.
O'Neil.
Let's
Reporting live.
let's do her 2012, not 2012, her 03 colors. Let's do it. As said, my wrist is still a little off. So, I could just go right up here, see the ending. But no, I want to do a playthrough. As, like, that is the goal, is to do playthroughs.
Job-breaking news.
And it's to see all endings in story mode specifically for the achievement, so I'll just do a run through with each character eventually.
Take back the newsroom. Any comments?
Honestly, April is definitely one of the... It's definitely a character I would say feels good to play. Darn. Shoot.
Here's a real showstopper. I need to catch my breath.
Come on. was in the process of dodging you. Okay. So again, it's just a casual run, just going through. I need something I can play a little easier with my wrist being eh. But yeah. As noted though, April doesn't bounce when she does her dive kick. I do think it's a clever touch. Like, to mimic her O3 look, they made her belt the same color as, well, as her, so it looks like she's bearing her midriff. Because yeah, she wore more of like a shorter shirt. I do think that's a nice little detail that they were able to work into the costume. the palette. But yeah. Music as always is a bop. As for anyone asking how is April O'Neil able to fight, I mean, you know, look, she's a journalist. She's always been here to ask the hard-hitting questions. I keep forgetting that there isn't someone who's going to come down that way as much as it looks like it would, like someone should. Alright, buddy. Wow, I am doing so badly at returning. There we go. Now, unfortunately, that super for April only hits 4 times per target. I thought I had a little more vulnerability than I did. Ow! Alright, buddy.
No stopper.
Oh, really? Oh, boss time. Alright.
Say your prayers.
The news waits for no one.
My horn.
Hmm.
What scoop?
Mic drop. Again, I do like how much personality everyone has in this as well.
Out of the way, you freak choice.
Also, April proving she is quite capable with the camera herself as well. I've already got all the collectibles, so I won't be going around seeking all that out. But, you know, we're doing just a casual run.
Mutants over Broadway.
Rolling on Broadway. Cowabunga, this is the power struggle. Ugh. On Broadway, I can do this all day. Broadway, I can do this all day. It is good having, well, speed again, I will say. Mondo's slowness going from lane to lane does feel a bit off sometimes. Rolling on Broadway, I can do this all day. On Broadway, I can do this all day. Rolling on Broadway. Huh. This is going to be a bit tougher. Jeez. Nope, I flubbed. This boss can be a bit of a thing if you don't have a way to just kind of bounce off of it. Shoot. But hey. Able to get through it nice and easy that time. Longest hit streak of 102. Not quite halfway. Still, pretty good. The achievement is for 250 though, so that's always a thing. Alright. shoot. Alright. Rude. Ow. Well, fair enough. I forgot that was there. Go. Really, with the bananas? Can I keep this rhythm up? No! Oh, you cheeky monkey. That would have been brilliant if I could have. Yes, yes.
You're gonna get the horns, partner. Can you dig it, suckers?
Breaking news. You're going down.
There's one. Ow! You're on camera, buddy. I am getting higher hit streaks with April, so proof there that she is good for comboing.
Krang's head is getting away, dudes!
Ugh.
King of the spill!
To the subways. What were the... Oh yeah, don't get hurt more than 3 times from obstacles. Right, I lost that right in the boss fight because of his patterns and stuff. Ah! But yeah, also improving like some of these some of the characters' animations are indeed taken from fighting games. Like I know the rising attack that that April does, I know is one. I know Raph's rising attack is another fairly well-known one. They're not ones I know. I'm not a huge fighting game buff, unfortunately. But some of those, like, I know I've seen this one before. I had invincibility during that. I guess it finished just as the steam hit me. Yep, there's the boss.
I am the Rat King.
Alright, Rat King. Gosh, look at those rats in that portrait, though.
I hope you learned a lesson. Breaking news.
This isn't befitting a king.
Yes!
What a skill.
I actually got that challenge I never got before. Nice. Whoop. Well. Rad.
You later, Pete.
I do like that in every one of these scenes, April is actually doing something to keep the news up to date on it. That, again, that is a nice touch.
Small meltdown.
I hope you learned a lesson. Real showstopper.
So I can't get just enough height on the last kick of that. I need to slide under those guys' attack. Or their attack, rather.
Breaking news.
They don't have that much HP. I'm just... I'm just botching my ability to land hits, as, you know, usual.
This is not working the way I planned. That's what I keep telling.
go. Tempestra. I'd say making pretty good progress. Time to take on the Dame of Games.
The light of Tempestra.
Down here.
Turtles.
No. Just a journalist today, no turtles.
What? Scoop.
Putting an emphasis on making headlines today, April. Oh.
Another missing robot piece? What a shocker.
To the roofs. I think. Yeah.
Roof running reptile.
But there's no reptiles involved this time.
High or low? I'm chasing the story. I need to catch my breath. I need to catch my breath. Go.
Oop. She does have enough reach to poke pretty significantly far with that.
How do I get into this mess?
Really? I misjudged my reach just a bit so often. But hey. It's fine. Alright, buddies.
We're gonna stomp you wimps.
Try. Just like that.
What? Scoop.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it. I mean, I'll be honest, that wasn't my best. That definitely wasn't.
Come on, let's go.
And of course, once more, my favorite track of the game.
Panic in the sky.
Ba-da-bam. So what's up? In the city, we're fired up and I'm feeling gritty. Fist rumble in the air like thunder. Life's gonna bring you under like a shoot. Fire burning in our eyes. You gonna stop the fire like dynamite. Blow up like dynamite. In my veins, I'm a cityscape. Yeah, can't nobody stop me like a mighty force of nature when it's dark in the sky. Farewell, we're gonna kick some shell. Speed demons up high. We're gonna make you cry. Step on it. Farewell, we're gonna kick you yell. We're just in the sky. We're gonna kiss your shell goodbye. Kiss your shell goodbye. Again, the song's far more catchy than it has any right to be, and I love it. It is. Oh, good. Oh well, I was at full health. I can feel the swell running through my veins. I'm a cityscape. Can't nobody stop me like a mighty force of nature wreaking havoc in the sky. you're there.
Get ready for some wicked warfare.
Wow, no swoops. Okay.
What? Scoop. Down there, by the beach.
Onwards.
Crisis at Coney Island.
Let's go. Oh, poor wingnut. Oh. Alright, come on. Now, as I did mention last time, because I was playing as Mondo, who definitely has his gimmick, a lot of the original few characters, the original 6, didn't really have gimmicks. But their stats were more indicative of, well, what they do. Whereas Mondo's, his stats are accurate, I'm sure, but he plays more by his gimmick than by his stats. His mobility is the main key to him. Whereas, you know, the Turtles, April, and Splinter, barring Leo, I guess because he had his little extras to most of his moves, they all played mostly what you see is what you get with their stats and all. They didn't really have... Like, Leo had a gimmick. I think Casey might have had something of a gimmick. He had more, like, reach on his specials or something. But for the most part, for the original 6 characters, there really wasn't much of a gimmick to any of them. I mean, Mikey would bounce off enemies' heads with his dive kick, this is true. But he only did it like once per enemy or something like that. Usagi didn't really have much of a gimmick either himself, but I shouldn't say that. He has definitely got some strong points to him. I forget entirely what they are. I'd probably remember if I were to play him again, maybe next run or run after. but Karai definitely had one. She would get more... Some of her stuff would get faster as she went on. Yeah, only the first one gets it. It's the same thing. It's the extra 10 points. Alright. Okay. And there's our boss fight, Leatherhead.
Don't be escaping from already.
Who's running away, chompers?
Ow! Thank you. The punk frogs are useful for a change. I mean, I should say that. They were useful last time I did this. They're not there in the arcade mode, by the way. I feel it is worth mentioning. They do not do that in the arcade mode.
A few screws loose.
Ugh. There we go. nice combo. I will appreciate it. I do like that for April's fling throw, she finishes it off by taking the photo. That, again, I like the little fun, like the little details like that. I feel dirty breaking all those CRTs, though. I mean, I know this is set in the 80s/90s, and they're not exactly hard to come by then, but still, I'd feel like a jerk breaking all those CRTs given how hard they are to come by. And just how weird old console stuff looks on some HD TVs now. Oh. Okay, could you please stop jumping around like an absolute numpty, though? Huh. Oh, that was me trying to assume they were going to stay put and not jump. Game?
It's also clear to me now the turtles are my friends. System crash.
What? Goo.
Oh, System Thrash is their crash. Okay. I am noticing the levels are taking a little longer on average with April, but I'm not. But you know, as this is my second time through, I'm not going back and picking things up.
Tonight, I dine on turtle soup.
How are we doing? Level 6. So, see all different things, classic count, complete arcade mode and multiplayer. I should do that at some point. Arcade mode on hardest difficulty. Didn't I do that? I started one. Being on characters to max power level in story mode. Wait. Is 10 not the max? Oh, does it not care about the DLC characters? Oh.
Dinosaur stampede!
Good to know. Ow. One bar is better than half a bar. Right, you need to tap that before you start falling. Key with those guys is they have less health than the orange Triceratons, but they have that shield and they have super armor. Alright. Good. Hi there. You didn't put your shield up right away. That could have been really easy if I were a better gamer. Luckily, I'm just me. Alright, boss time coming up. And yes, for the record, I should state, I suppose, I do play this with the D-pad, not the thumbstick. I don't know, playing beat-em-ups like this with a control stick just feels weird to me. Something? We got this. What's that look on April's face? Wait a second. Hang on. Like, she looked a little doofy there for a second with the way that looked. I was in the process of dodging. Out. Oh, so that they're making Mousers, okay. Yeah. Excuse me, I was in the middle of my swinging animation. Okay, there we go. Right, double jump doesn't dive kick. Now, I suppose if the foot soldiers are robots, it does make sense that the only difference between that level and the next is just spray painting the color of their outfit. Come to think of it. Jump at me. It is a bit of a shame that April's only hits 4 times like that, but I guess that's the price of just having one that's mobile early on. Like, before Mondo came along being all about mobility and all. Though, being fair, I think Mona Lisa's, like, special like that, her jumping one only hits 4 times as well. So it's not like April's alone in that.
Turtles, I'll have my revenge! You no good ninjas!
What? Scoop.
Heck yeah, completed that challenge as well. I'm not deliberately doing challenge cleanup, but hey, if one comes my way, I can do. Sure.
The old dome has seen better days.
To the Technodrome. Boy, this one is a bit of a big one, isn't it?
Demolished drone? What's the story here?
Honestly, the extra reach helps a lot against these the rock soldiers. Hey Kat, welcome, welcome. I'm again keeping at the fact that my wrist has been somewhat tendinitis-y, so I'm playing something that's a little less wrist intensive than an Untitled Story has been. Because I get really tense when playing platformers. So we're playing a TMNT game that was made in Montreal, which is like an hour away from me by car. So, somewhat, but the difference is, it hurts less when I've got my wrists on a controller like this, compared to playing an Untitled Story where it's all like this. But I have a little tendinitis in my wrist from, like, washing dishes, from doing all the cutting and all of that, and when I have them like this, they hurt more. So for the last couple of streams, I've been doing something on a controller, because that's a more relaxed position for me. Salty. Yeah. But this is my second run through of the story modes of this. I figure this will be a good game to just do a run or two of, depending on how long my soreness lasts, or if my wrist is sore for the 1 week or the 2 for it. When it comes to the Tuesday, because of how my work schedule is. Simply because I can just kind of casually do a run or two, and there is a story mode, there's an achievement for seeing story mode through with all characters. So I may as well. Last time I did Mondo Gecko, who was newly added in the Radical Reptiles DLC. This time I am doing April O'Neil. I would just like to again comment, I love how they made use of the making her belt the same color as her skin to just give the illusion of her bearing her midriff, like in the 2003 cartoon for this outfit. Like that is a clever bit of sprite work. I have said that before this run, but I feel like saying it again. It's nice. It's a nice detail. Or like how for the fling slam at the end of like the fling slam, April takes a photo of the person she flung. Like we can't show that at the moment, but I did mention it before. Also, now with the Radical Reptiles DLC, I realize you can now have like a full 6-person team with no one playing any of the turtles, if you want. But no, this is a really fun game. It doesn't do, it's not doing anything new with the beat 'em up genre, but it's taking what you know from it, from like the classics on the SNES and the arcade and stuff, and just kind of polishing that up and making it good. You probably play as Mona Lisa. I haven't done a lot as Mona Lisa yet. She seems fun. This is definitely a game I recommend. Like, not only because, it is as local as games get to me in terms of where they're made. This is just a good beat 'em up. There's so much personality and charm in the sprite work. It responds nice and tight. I love it. I am not paid by Tribute, even if I have streamed 2 of their games, but if they're open to the idea. Another thing I like about this game, you don't need to own it to play it. If you know someone who has it, you can play with them over remote play. I've definitely offered to 1 or 2 folks I know, hey, if you want to get a taste of this game before deciding to buy it, I would be happy. That is how much I've enjoyed this. I haven't played a beat 'em up I've enjoyed this much in quite some time. So I guess I feel it's just kind of worth stressing how much I do enjoy it. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy it. That is a distinction I will make, I suppose. Ow. I mean, again, definitely part of it is the fact that there is a lot of charm and personality in all the animations, in the characters' lines. Like, they got a lot, at least, I don't know if they did it for every language, but I know for English they got, like, a lot of the original cast back. Like, all of the turtles, from what I understand. Mondo and Mona Lisa aren't their original voice actors, I think. I know all of the turtles are, as best as they could. I think Splinter is. I don't know if April O'Neil is. But then again, like, I never watched the 87 series. I need to watch the 03 series. That is on my list of, like, series to sit down and watch through. First, I need to finish Dragon Booster, because I got to Season 2 of 3 of that. So, you know, I should finish it, eventually. But, like, this... I've enjoyed Tribute's work before. Oh no, this first thing. It was good to know. I'll look forward to it. But, like, I've played a game by Tribute before, and that one was Panzer Paladin, which was really fun. This is not the same kind of game at all, but they knew exactly what they were doing. That's the common thread. Turtles Forever movie. Fair enough. Ow! Jeez! Ah! Get out of here! Cheese, motherfucker. Actually, wait, do you say cheese with a recording, or do you only say that with a photograph? Either way, smile! Gosh, and he was just a mini-boss in this. Ow! I really do need to watch the 03 season. I've also heard that the 2012 season is pretty good. Or series, not season. I will ask to not get spoilery. I know a little just from, like, cultural osmosis and all of that. Though my knowledge of TMNT, like what I have done, is always been more through the games than the shows. I played Turtles in Time so many times as a kid. I only beat it the once, but I played it so often. I played a few of the others, but like TMNT was never one I was really allowed to watch. I have heard good things about the story, mixed things about some folks not digging the designs, etc. So, overall, it's something I may check out, but I'm reserving judgment. First, though, I need to do the 03 series. Like, that is one of those things I should do. I missed my opportunity to throw folks in those pits.
I need to catch my breath.
I've already done one story mode, as I've said, so that's why there's no secrets for me to find in these. Did that count? I got it! Alright, that's one I did not have before. The challenges I'm not going for, but hey, if it's something I think I can manage, I might try. You know, get over here, Orange. Yeah, that says completed. Fair enough. I didn't have that one before, I think. Okay. I do like that they made so many characters playable in this. And I will say, like, again, Mondo Gecko, Mona Lisa, we had no idea they were going to drop 2 more characters. That was out of nowhere. So who knows? I'm curious if they'll do 2 more. Like, my thoughts, as I mentioned before, we've so far we had Karai added, who is like has connection to all the main turtles. Usagi Miyamoto is quite good friends with Leo. Mona Lisa is Raph's girlfriend, basically. And Mondo Gecko is Mikey's friend. We don't have a friend connected for Donnie yet. I'm wondering if they're planning at least one more where we might get someone who has connection to Donatello. Okay, come on. Well, I threw him the wrong way. That one was my fault. Okay, could you not punch the guys I gotta throw, though? Honestly, I'm doing better on most of the bosses with April, though, than I did with Mondo. I've really enjoyed this game. I've enjoyed trying out the different characters. As said, like, you mentioned you don't have it, but you'd play Mono. I do recommend it. Like, I think it goes on sale, like, relatively decently low priced when it does, so I highly recommend it if you can nab it. Okay, but without the the secret modes, I realize I'm gonna have to replay levels if I want to get April to max level. Maybe I'll do that, like, in my off time. I'm really just wanting to do run-throughs with everyone. Ah! Oh gosh, I didn't think it would be a big one. One of these days I'll get that. Maybe if I do another run of Splinter at some point. I don't know. But yeah, I'd say my favorites to play as so far have been April, Splinter, and Mondo. Usagi's was pretty fun as well, but I don't know, I didn't click with him quite as well. Again, like, I love just the sprite work of this. They made everything look so good. Okay, come on. Usagi. Yes! Yes. Usagi Miyamoto from Usagi Yojimbo. He is in this. He was added in the first DLC patch. He was added at the same time as Karai. Though, worth noting, he doesn't use two swords, even though he's based on Miyamoto Musashi, who was known for using two blades. Miyamoto Usagi, in this, he uses one sword. He uses it in the, like, he holds it as if he's going to do Iaido style there, with the draw cuts and stuff, like the whoa type thing. Hang on, wait, no, I can get on camera. But, like, you know, like, Leo has the two swords out like that. By all rights, Usagi should have sword, like, his one sword, one wakizashi out. but they have him out with like the one sword and one hand here, as if he's going to do like draw cuts. What? Or wait. Yeah. Kind of thing. My assumption is, even if that's not necessary, that is something he is known to do, from what I've looked into. But that's probably mostly something they did in order to keep his silhouette distinct. Which is something I will say they've been very good about. Everyone cuts a very distinct, noticeable silhouette. But yeah, Usagi is in this. I can't change character after I've done my run. I can show him to you because, like, I'm fairly... Actually, yeah, I am reasonably close to the end of my run. There's 16 stages, and I think I'm on 14. Or something like that. Also, the pizza monsters are now made of pizza. You know, so a more literal take on their name. Yes, they are. I will agree. They are kind of cute. A little doofy, kind of cute. I can appreciate. Ow! Darn it. I complimented you, come on. Yeah. This happened to me last time as well. I got right to the last section with the pizza monsters and just got grabbed all 3 times right there. Oh well, maybe when I get to my other runs, I'll have more luck. I mean, I've only done 2, including this one. I've only done April's, and I've only done April's and Mondo's. I don't know, maybe on my Splinter or my Usagi run I'll have more luck. I'm not too fussed though. I will say, I'm liking having reach again. That is one of the problems I had with Mondo, is his reach is kinda short. Like, shorter than I was expecting. Because of his physics, because he's on a skateboard, he actually has physics like he's on wheels. So, like, I very much tended to overestimate his actual reach because he slides a bit. So there are definitely times where I just, when playing him, thought I had something and then didn't quite because I was overestimating how much I would slide. Oh, really? I didn't want to hit Y. Oh well. C'est la vie. We got this. Oh right, I wanted to show the fling slam. Where she does take a photograph to say, hey, foot soldiers. Okay, Whew. Moderately intense, but I made it. Oop. Yeah, I need to get a new wire for my controller eventually. It keeps doing this. Alright, Slash, you're up. Shoot, I thought it was turned around. Oh well. He threw a rock at me. And yes, it was a big rock. Ow. Alright, buddy. Smile for the camera.
What scoop?
I get.
Let's get down to business.
Honestly, what was I gonna say? Fudge. I had a thought, and then it just kind of left. Outworld Strangeoids. We're in the home stretch now, folks.
Outworld Strangers.
I will say, one of the final bosses is definitely something as well. That probably gives away who the boss of this level is. We're gonna be facing Krang, of course. I mean, it's no secret. What isn't really a TMNT game if you don't beat up Krang once. Oop. I definitely need to get a bit better at this if I want to get one of the achievements. For getting a 250 hit combo, you get what's the comp? One of the lines from one of the movies. What was it? Cowabunga it is. Which, you know, I always liked as a line. It's a fun one. Okay, hang on. You could you not? I am but a journalist. I would appreciate it if you could let me in. Thank you. Ah, wrong way. It will definitely take me some doing if I ever want to get that. But I like to think I'm pretty okay. Now, I've gotten better than I used to be at this game. Oh. Okay, that KO'd him. Now, if you spider bats could just get out of here for a second. I should grab that before I scroll past it. Right. There we are. One of these days I will change the cable for my controller. That day is not today. Is probably not tomorrow either.
Any comments?
Right. I already have a bar that doesn't help me. I wish it just that the taunt just gave you a bar regardless of if you already had one or not. You know, that would be nice. Ooh. More Triceratons. Again, they did a really good job making the Triceratons look good in this. They definitely, well, you know, they knew what they were doing. Alright, buddy. Get out. Whoa, where were you coming from? I'm sorry, but that guy looked like he just kind of ran across the screen for a second. No. Go, one more. Feeling good, feeling sassy. I probably shouldn't have wasted that on the pizza monsters, but it's fine. Ow! Okay. Come on. I was dive kicking. Out. Doing good. These last levels can definitely be a bit of a run. But like even then, they're like 9-10 minutes. It's one of those things that definitely feels longer than it is. I am not doing that well. Alright, Eric. Not Erica. Why did I say that? Cat. Sorry. I apologize. I'm still getting used to the new name. Ugh. Either way, you take care, Cat. It was a pleasure having you. And I will see you around. It was so nice of you to stop in. I really appreciate it. I'm just gonna swing this camera around. You take care and have a great evening.
I am invincible.
Sure you are, Krang. Don't you say that every time?
I'll teach you some manners.
I hope you learned a lesson.
You fell for my diversion. I have a surprise for you.
Sure, Krang.
I will show you how a true ninja fights.
Dude, I'm just the journalist. Why does everyone talk to me like I'm a ninja or a turtle?
The world is mine.
Gotcha. Another challenge done.
You haven't seen the last of me.
I know, but you know, we might have seen the last of you for a little bit. Wrath of the Lady. Liberty no more. Come here. April definitely has a bit of an easier time hitting her, I will say. Her rising attack clips her quite nicely. Alright, Shredder. Really? You're gonna do that now?
I will get my revenge.
So, Shredder, are you ready to face up to the power of investigative journalism? Clearly. Ow! Okay, ow! Could you not? We can do this. If you could not throw me like that, though, it would be appreciated.
My revenge? Impossible.
And there we go. Or wait, no, it would be hang loose. Huh. Former Gleaming Glory. Confirm the Shredder has been defeated. Guardians of Good, the Web Warriors themselves. Oh, I wasn't able to get out. The news never sleeps for April O'Neil, but tonight, with New York safe again, she can take a break. Friends, family, pizza forever. So, Dotemu Tribute Games. I'll let it play this time because I realized I fast forwarded last time. But yeah. This is a very fun game. Kind of addictive. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it to any of you who like, you know, your old school beat 'em ups. It is that, but polished, given some modernization. Not so much so that it feels unrecognizable, though. It is an excellent game. Through and through. So, happily recommended. I will definitely continue at this here and there. I just figured, you know what, I did say I would do more. I should do one more and clarify what I mean. So I'll probably be back to an Untitled Story next week. But I did just want to kind of take the moment to do another run and say, hey, this is how I might do these. One or two in a row. Because it's a fun game, and I enjoy it as a break from just kind of other stuff. It's a Gopan, you know what I mean? And hey, again, Tribute is based in Montreal, which is like an hour's drive away from me, if the highway is good, give or take. So I feel a little inclined to show this game off when I can, because like I I really appreciate that there is an indie developer near me that is doing good with these kinds of things. Panzer Paladin was a fantastic game, and this is exceptional, I would say, for what it is. So, I'm definitely inclined to share it some. I will continue to do so. You have no escape from me doing so, damn it. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. Oh right, there was the remixes. I need to remember. I should do a thing with like the remix track at some point. Voiceover production, video director, John Chaminsky. But yeah, the cast. Cam Clark, Rob Paulson's back, Tessa Coleman, Barry Gordon. They got the Chinese voice actors back as well recently. Not recently, in the patch before Radical Reptiles. This weather's gonna take you water. Like shooting star running through the skies, burning in the heart eyes. Hey, yeah, gonna throw you up like dynamite. But yeah, excellent game. Happily recommended. What time is it? It is 8-something. So, maybe I'll show you all what survival mode looks like. Maybe. I'm not astounding at it. Yeah, there's all the localization. Man. I sincerely appreciate all the work that went into this game, because this is a fantastic game. I highly recommend grabbing it if you can, because it is a game worth getting. Comme on dit, il y a bien d'efforts, il y a bien d'amour. There's a lot of work, a lot of love went into this game. It's a fantastic game. Not just in the music. Just all in all, this game plays great. Alright, press relations. I think we're near the end of the credits, I hope. A little Broadway. Cowabunga, thank you for playing. Heck yeah. Another story mode run finished. survival mode. I'll do a light run. What have I done runs as? I've unlocked stuff as Splinter. Yep. Sure, let's do Usagi. So, survival. As you can see, Usagi and Karai are here because this was the patch they were added in. And again, oh, we don't, I again missed, oh well. But this is the idea. Play as long as you can go on for. Been a hot minute since I've played as Usagi, but I'm sure it'll come back to me, maybe, hopefully. Look at this happy little guy here. Right, that was Usagi's thing. He's the aerial guy. Yeah, survival mode, you continue through. Okay. Healthy living, 3 HP at the start of every wave. But no party pizza, oh. Huh. Oh, really? But yeah, I'll keep going. I'll go on for a little. Really? But yeah, survival mode is this. It's what you expect. You get more and more as time goes on. Waves get harder. You're trying to unlock more. You get stuff. You get like skins, etc. As you go further, you unlock more. Usagi doesn't have a dive kick, that's right. That is a little weird. But yeah, Usagi is one of the few that has like a full-on aerial combo. I think he's the only one who has like a full aerial combo, actually. Now that I go and say that out loud. Let's go here. When you get a gem, when you get a crystal complete, you change scenario or area. The Mirage Ito is, I believe, from the Usagi comics. This is, of course, the original Mirage comics. Oh! I forgot how that goes for Usagi. Oh, fudge. Here again. There we are. Come on. Easy as pie. Come on. And there's Mondo in the background. So if you're playing as Mondo, he just doesn't appear in these stages. But it is neat that he does still show up here. Ow. Whew. What? Another crystal complete. Good. Can heal once per. Oh. Oh no, I have made a mistake. C'est la vie. Such as it goes sometimes. Hang on. We have someone here who needs a bane. But yeah, that's how a run goes in survival mode. So, thank you all again. You all take care and have a great evening. Now let's see. Is there anyone to go out to? Anyone playing any games or such I would hop out to? Not really. Not this time. So, as